Hey, how we doing today, folks? It's me again, Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots 2 channel. Just going to bring you a little bit of news this morning, watching a little Newsmax, reading some Gateway Pundit, a little bit of Breitbart, and just trying to get caught up on the news. I see that Trump this morning is already endorsing some more people. We got Vernon Jones endorsed in Georgia as well. Trump is also going to have a live coverage of a Faith and Freedom Coalition today, coming up at 1 p.m. live over here on the Newsmax. Go check it out if you want to see that today. Now, I did see some situations going on that weren't as bad as they were supposed to be, and then I seen some situations that are worse than they're supposed to be. First off, let's talk about this Patriot Front members. They made a big deal out of it on the news about these guys that were intercepted on the way to a gay pride parade all wearing their khakis. Well, truth be known, I believe they were infiltrated by somebody in the government, FBI guy probably, and because they knew they were coming, arrested them before they actually showed up to the event. So that tells me they've got a mole in there, and there's no doubt about that. Just a matter of what kind of mole it is, most likely an FBI informant. But at any rate, they all got arrested, and they made it out like these were some racist charges, and these guys were promoting hate crime. Well, as far as I know, it is not illegal to show up to an event. If it was, we'd have all of BLM locked up at this point, if that's the way the rules actually work. Well, these guys, I don't know what they're about. I don't really care what they're about as long as they're not promoting violence. They are welcome to their free speech and their right to march. Well, after all the lies about what these guys were there for and their intent, and the FBI saying they were going to charge them all with hate crimes, well, now it looks like the FBI is handling it, but it all turns out to be misdemeanor charges. There was no weapons brought to this event. They were going there to march in peaceful protest, as far as all things are known so far. And the FBI is running with the Orange Man bad racist coalition crap as usual. Don't believe it. Don't believe none of that crap on the TV. Now, Liz Cheney is now going after Gina Thomas, who is Clarence Thomas's wife, about her emails, about what she said, about the emails that were leaked to the Washington Post, about her opinion about what happened with the selections and things, and so they're trying to get her on the stand as well. Let's see how that goes down. That is a to-be-continued story. Now, I'm going to leave you a link down below. There's a couple of videos of Elon Musk. They say it's Project Veritas leak video. Meeting with Twitter employees. He's basically calling them out. And all the ones that over there on Twitter on the article, they basically says, we don't care about making money. We don't care about free speech. We don't care about anybody's ideology but our own. We're not here to make money. We're here to make sure the public is told what they need to be told. That's their mentality over at Twitter. Every single one of them weirdos over there that are making fun of Elon Musk for wanting to make money and because he's got Asperger's disease. I think these folks are asking for a pink slip, if you ask me, and just a matter of time. They'll probably all be fired, if not for their opinions, but for their inability to want to do anything productive over there at Twitter besides pump that sewage out to the public. If you think that Twitter should have the last say in free speech, you got a problem. And, Twitter is not only stepping on free speech, but they are actually stepping on access to free speech, and that is a big part of the problem. And I hope Elon buys that thing, liquidates the company, fires every one of them wokies, and starts over. That is my hope, so that way we can actually have a possibility of having something better. We got too many social media sites already that are left-wing, one-sided, lying for the left, and free speech, censorship, free speech hating, censorship loving fact checkers. And I just hate to see it. I'm glad to see Elon Musk is one of the people that's actually trying to stop some of this stuff. Now, I did see over in the TCF Center, where all that stuff happened. I believe that's over in Detroit, where they had all that stuff where the people were blocked out of the buildings way back in November of 2020. Having all the problems with people not being able to watch from any decent distance, any of the GOP poll watchers. I know y'all remember that. There was a big hoopla about that. It was that TCF center where all that video footage was accidentally filmed. It showed a lot of what was really going on behind the scenes. Well, yesterday they were doing a training session, and sure enough, a GOP election worker was arrested for not wearing his mask during the training session. And truth of the matter was, masks are not mandatory in that particular spot, in that particular town, or in that particular setting. But here we go again. We got the people that are running the TCF Center trying to push the GOP out of the situation before they ever get a chance to be a part of the whole watching the poll process. So if you live anywhere close to there, please make it your business to see what you can do to help right the ship. We got to get this stuff fixed. We got to get some good eyes in the room. We can't let them do it to us again in that TCF Center. More cameras, more honest people, more poll watchers. Need to get some poll watchers in there that pretend to be Democrats. That way they can watch everything. That's what we really need to do. When you go in there and you tell them you're a GOP watcher, they will automatically push you to the back. I already know how that works over there. I just hope everybody's having a great Friday amongst all this in and out news. Now, I know y'all remember Miss Jinky Witch. Well, her Ministry of Truth did not work out too well. Well, we got Ministry of Truth 2.0 coming out now, and I'll leave you a link in the description for the article below. It's Kamala Harris. They've got her a new job. They said she is now going to lead the task force for targeting online harassment and abuse and disinformation campaigns. Oh no, we've got cackling Kamala as the information czar. Well, I don't have very much faith in that woman. The czar of anything. She couldn't be a czar of a box of Cracker Jacks as far as I'm concerned. But knowing how ineffective and useless she is as a human being, I'm not too worried about her being the czar of the information. You know, they were going to have this Ministry of Truth no matter what. Whether they renamed it, rebranded it, or just slid it into the background behind some other agencies. They're not going to stop censoring, monitoring, and trying to keep up with people because that's all they got at this point, to try to keep tabs on what's going on in America because they don't know. They're not paying a lick of attention in the White House, no doubt about it. Now, I did see Steve Bannon yesterday. He unleashed a little bit of conversation outside the D.C. courthouse. He says, America First, uprising will destroy the Democratic Party for good, and we will be governing for 100 years without them. And there's a video about it over here on the Gateway. You're welcome to check that out as well. That's a good one. Steve Bannon just spouting off again, and he's right. These Democrats are crapping in their own bed right now, and they're just too stupid to realize it, and that's just my opinion, but they're fixing to take a shellacking. They're already starting to lose seats, even here in Texas, and hopefully they're going to realize all these people that they cruise across the border that they assume is their new voter base are mostly Catholic and mostly conservative. And in the end, it's not going to be enough to make a difference, and then down the road, it's going to be the very people that make a difference to keep them out of power forever. This importing your future base, not going to work out too well for them. And I predicted this before. Just like here in Texas, South Texas, we flipped a seat this week from Democrat to Republican, even in a special election, because of one thing. Because even 75% Hispanic counties, where Miss Flores is from, I don't want the border flooding across their county either. These are tax-paying American citizens, Hispanic tax-paying American citizens, that do not agree with the way this country is being run either, much less appreciate the wide-open borders. They can't appreciate it either. You know, they're not stupid. They know that a country with no borders has no country. Countries without borders are no longer countries, and that's what they know as well. And I'm just glad to see that through all this mess and all this push from the left, it's eventually going to backfire on them, and they're going to take the shellacking of a lifetime, no doubt about it. Now, I do want to let everybody know that Biden said that we're probably never going to go into a recession. It's most likely unlikely, and it's not inevitable, and it's a small possibility. Well, if Biden said it, it's just the opposite of that. You know they're lying to us. We're already creeping into a recession, and I suggest everybody go look up the definition of a recession. If you don't know the difference between a recession and a depression, there's not much difference between the two, and once you get into a recession, things start going downhill from there, and they usually don't have an opportunity to change directions in an uptick until you actually fall into a depression. So that's my thought for today, folks. Go look up the definition of a difference between a recession and a depression, and tell me if you think we're in either one at this moment. And I just want to let y'all know, if Biden says there's no recession, there's a recession, folks. If Biden says there's enough baby formula for everybody, you know damn well that ain't the truth. The only thing we seem to be in abundant supply of in this country is drugs, free crack pipes, and too many idiots running the White House at this point. Way too much of that stuff. Now, serial liar Adam Schiff, I got a different name for him, but I won't use that over here just for people's ears' sake. But at any rate, Adam Schiff urges the Department of Justice to pursue criminal charges against Trump for engaging in multiple criminal acts. You know, Liz Cheney hinted on that the other day. She wants Trump to go to prison. And a couple of J6 committee members said, I don't think we got enough of anything to go that direction. Well, their lust to keep Orange Man down is overwhelming, even as illegal as it is. So I wouldn't believe a dang word Adam Schiff says. As a matter of fact, if Adam Schiff says it, you know it's a lie. And if Adam Schiff is pushing for it, you know it's purely corrupt and one-sided, no doubt about it. He's the guy that needs to be indicted and go to jail for creating this sham. And I think all his attacks, his and Liz Cheney's attacks against Trump at this point, are not just hatred. I think there's something else. I think they are protection for their own self. I think they realize they did so much wrong to this country in the name of taking out the Orange Man that they, in 6 months or less, will be in front of committee hearings having to answer questions about why they lied. Kind of like Fauci and Rand Paul yesterday. Why you lying? Who took the money? Where did the money go? Can you honestly say you weren't involved in the money? And can you honestly say those jabs actually worked? Well, Fauci's no good answers. I told the story too. That was one of my videos I made yesterday. No doubt about it. Fauci's a liar and doesn't even really want to answer the questions at all. He couldn't even give a straight answer whatsoever. That tells you that he's a liar. We all knew that. Now, we've got upset over in New Mexico. The Supreme Court sides with the corrupt Secretary of State over there and mandates counties to certify illegitimate primary results. And I won't get into that too much, but there is definitely some controversy going on in New Mexico behind the who won business with the numbers, because they've already got some irregularities. But I won't get into that too much, but I'll leave you a link in the description, the article below, in case y'all want to check that out as well. I think that's about all I got for you here. Oh, I got one more. It says far-left Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom joins Trump Truth Social to troll Republicans. Let me get into that real quick. It says on Thursday, California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom announced that he's joining the former Donald Trump's Truth Social platform to call out what he sees as Republican lies. That's his duty, I guess, to get out there and put out his post. Now let's see what he's got to say on his first post.
Hey everybody, it's Governor Gavin Newsom, and I know we're all on this platform.
Hope y'all can hear this.
For the truth, but the truth is, I've not been able to find a simple explanation for the fact that we have a red state murder problem. 8 of the top 10 states with the highest murder rates happen to be red states. So the question is simple: what are the laws and policies in those states that are leading to such carnage?
That's enough. I heard enough Gavin Newsom this morning. It is too early to listen to that lying sack of crap. He's, I guess, trying to put his shade on the Truth Social. Little does he know, people on Truth Social do not hang on Gavin Newsom's every word. So him getting over there doing his little tweet comments and his little truth in the comment section, he's welcome to do that. It's a free speech country, supposed to be anyway. But in reality, I don't believe he's going to find much of a following over there. He may find a few haters over there, a few people that realize the orange man ain't near as bad as that wackadoodle idiot that thinks he's somebody. That's all I really got for you folks. I hope everybody's having a great day. Like I said, I'm going to have lots of links in the description below. I just want to let everybody know it's Friday. We finally made it, another week of getting through this stuff. And if you're still sticking around to the end of this video, let me just say, if you want to save some money, if you want to invest in something that's going to save you money down the road, go buy more groceries. They're going to go up in the next 6 weeks, inevitably. And over the next 2 months, by everything I've heard, there even going to be a scarcity problem for some items. And so if you got extra money stashed away, instead of losing its value, waiting on this economy to get worse, go stock up on groceries if you got the room. 50-pound bags of rice, non-perishables, things like that. You know, if you spend $1 on a canned good today and you just put it away for 2 or 3 months, you will have saved at least 50%, because I guarantee you everything in the grocery store is going to go up over the next couple of months. They said diesel is going to get to $10 a gallon by December, and when that happens, the supply chain will come to a crawl versus a run. It'll be trickle-down effect of hope we can get our groceries to the store no matter what they cost. And so it's going to become not an inflation and economy price gouging issue. It will be a scarcity and supply and demand issue. And I wholeheartedly believe this is going to happen. To anybody listen to me, I tell you from everything I've heard, even from the farmers, go stock up. If you got money to put money in the bank to hold on to in order to grow your interest, do a better thing with your money and go buy some things that you know are going to cost you more over the next couple of months. Whether it be stocking up on gasoline, buying Roman noodles, buying 50-pound bags of rice, whatever you got to do to make sure you got plenty of supplies if these grocery stores do go down, because our supply chain is definitely getting worse. I know that's not a great note, but I just want everybody to be prepared. Over the next couple of months, things are probably going to get much worse. And there's no end in sight. There's no nothing but doom and gloom when it comes to everybody's opinion. Right wing, left wing, honest opinion, Biden's opinion. Nobody seems to believe that there is even a solution on getting out of our economic situation without turning our fuel back on, and Biden's not going to do it. That's just a fact. So it looks like it'll be November or December before we actually get a chance to get some relief from these crazy prices. But in the meantime, stock up every chance you get, folks. If y'all listen to anything I say, hear me on this one. If you stock up, you will not regret it. Like, subscribe, and share, Devoted Patriots. That's all I got for you today. Over and out.